Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fakes to grab. Smashes ahead. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Michigan State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent.
Oh, he's got some space. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Houck. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Snagged out of the air. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Doyle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Overton. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking for room, it's Reed. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Houck. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Spartans come to the line on third down trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Nice move to pick up yardage. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but trying to get behind the defense. Pulls it in on the left. They make the stop with a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Reed. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Overton. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clemens. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Give to the single back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the give off the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able...
Looking deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit up.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yard.
Breaks into the open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Houghton. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Give him 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking for a crease to the left. That's going to wrap up the 1st half